Hey guys, sorry my mic was off. Let me know if you can hear me now. I was just getting Bitcoin set up because I know I wanted to show that today. Let's see. All right. And I need to pull up my book map so we have it for the open. I already still have this open, that's good. I'm playing with ES for later. I gotta figure something out because I need to fix that. NQ did well last night. Oil only took one trade, which was a winner. It was like a $500 winner. I wasn't in that one though. We'll see how it does today. I want to really start jumping into oil on my own, like manually, because not all trades are great, but you can tell when it's trending, and that's when you should definitely be in oil. And let me know. Hold on, let me check to see if you guys said you can hear me yet. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Juan. Thanks, Deepak. Okay, so let's see. Bookmap is loading up for NQ. I like it the best for NQ. Again, I only really like it from like 9 to 11 or 9:30 to 11 or 10:30 because there's really not much information given after that point. NQ is still in this short, so NQ is 2 for 2 over the night. It took a long here at like 13,500. It ran all the way up to 70. So it's like a $1,400 move, but then it closed out at 26. So still $500. That is great. Hey guys, let me post this in the other group too, because I feel like it would be helpful since like obviously if they follow me they would get a notification, but alright, so I posted it in the other group too. Let me jump back. So I'm not in this short. I was in my bed on my phone when I saw this long, and I took profit, and then I tried to reset it up, but my phone wouldn't show the whole box, and then like somehow I closed out my chart down here. I was delirious, and when did I turn this on? Did I turn this on? I was already in a trade. It says it's not, which is wrong. I feel like the data is so choppy, or like, so it doesn't even say, oh, I have it set on a certain time, that's why. Never mind, never mind. Let me change the time of the day. I want to test the 9 to 11. Or no, I wanted to do 10 to 12, but whatever, I'll start it now. See how it looks through the open. But I really wanted to test 10 a.m. to noon. We did 7 to 9 last night. The first few trades at 7 were a little red, and then everything, and some at 8 o'clock too, but then like 8:30, 8:15, 8:30 on, it was really good. So I may even, if I go to start trading Bitcoin, it may just be for 1 hour, like 8 to 9 or 8:30 9:30 to 9. We'll see. Alright, so it's Thursday. Sometimes Thursdays can be a tough day. We can see NQ starting to move up here. Bitcoin just put me in a long. This is the Bitcoin is on Sim. Everything else is on live. Well, there it goes. Yesterday I felt like the markets were running an opposite of Bitcoin, but I don't know if that's a normal correlation or not. See, it's kind of choppy here. I'm going to wait for more data to load. Also, I like putting the volume on here for Bitcoin because
I didn't win.
You didn't? Oh. You did win. Go take another bite of your sandwich, please. You can tell there's not a lot of volume when it comes to this, but alright, so NQ. Good boy. NQ. I had this marked up yesterday and then it went away because I closed the chart. There was an area. Oh, it's where it got last night and then it dropped. Yep, and look, it did it again here where it went right up to that zone and it dropped. I don't know, for me, I can notice these zones pretty easily because if you see where there's a lot of wicks or a lot of like bounce out of or drop down, I'm gonna have to add my admin to let me back in. We'll see if it can get back up. Alright, so what time is it? 9:17. Alright, I can jump back in here. My admin got out. Alright, so like I was saying, oh, this Bitcoin's up $500. So see, this is, Noah and I were talking about this last night. You could honestly just take $500. It gives it so many times. Obviously, you're going to miss out on some really big trades, like $3,000, $4,000. But with Bitcoin, because this future is still so illiquid, you can't just like move your stop loss up here and like have it totally secure profits. It won't, because there aren't sellers in all of these spots. Like maybe there's a seller here or maybe there's a seller here, but if you just put it anywhere random, I feel like it executes, but I don't really know if it executes. Like I was playing with that yesterday, so I'm kind of at the point where I would probably just put a take profit is easier than a stop loss being moved up. So see, so it was up $500 or $600, whatever it was, and now it's turned around and it took me out. But see, what I do like, what I'm seeing is that it is putting me in the trade almost exactly where it crossed the dotted line, because if not, then you're getting slippage like here, and that goes back to that. I think we're going to move back up because see, where we had this push and now the volume's going to die off, but obviously it's not a lot of volume, so we can't really use that. Probably as a frame of reference. Excuse me. Oil's just kind of hanging out. I gotta figure out ES. I'm gonna play with that today. I don't know why ES has to be so stubborn sometimes. Oh gosh. I know that happens. You know, you hear those stories at like Robinhood, like those kids with a whole bunch of options, contracts or whatever. Like that's crazy. Oh no, the fill is not good. My fill is down here. What am I talking about? It should have been up here. So see how you start off this trade already negative $125. No bueno with these spreads. Oh, there we go. So like I said, you could have a limit buy, and you can move that up. Or like say, okay, I'm going to have it at $500 or $400 or whatever. Typically the trade gets there. So see how it said order filled, but it still shows unrealized? But if I go to positions, it's not there. Like, and then I end up having to reset the whole, I end up like resetting the whole thing, which is annoying. And see how, well this is still there because that's, but it should be taken away because it's part of the trade. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Ugh, NinjaTrader. Bitcoin. Listen, we're trying to make you live, okay? Yeah, that's scary as crap. Alright, so it's 9:21. Let's focus more on NQ. We're back up to almost where our entry was last night. That 13,500. Let's see what the book map is showing. So we're kind of back down to the point of control and the VWAP. Again, if I was here at my computer earlier, I would have turned it on sooner. What's wrong?
We lost on that.
Oh, you got fourth. That's horrible. Try again. What is this yellow line? Oh, maybe I drew a line. Alright, so 8 minutes till the open. I'm going to look to see if we get a bounce. I don't know. I feel like the market's been pretty red this week. Had this huge drop down, try to recover. This probably recovered like 70% of it. Dropped back down, held this area. I should mark that too. Let's put a line here. This is a pretty strong, oh, no, I just want like a horizontal line. There we go. See how significant this is? The touch here, 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 over several time frames, several days. 461. I think it's going to push back up and we'll get through the 500. We got to see if we can blow through this area, which is at 540. We did last night, but then it just dropped back down. So, can you guys see this whole chart? Let me move this up a little. So I'm probably going to be looking for longs, honestly. I'm going to give it to like 932, 933. See if we stay above this area. The 82 area. You can see there's not a lot of stuff to be shown right now, which is not what I like. I like to wait till there's a lot of information. That's so weird. Yeah, you definitely need to call NinjaTrader. I've never had that happen. I feel like I've had it happen where my total P&L is off because they act like there's a whole bunch of fees, but then it fixes itself. Because remember, NinjaTrader isn't the one assessing the fees. Dorman is. So NinjaTrader sends all of your trades to Dorman or Philip, whoever you use, and then the fees are applied to your account at that time. So sometimes I feel like when, like, say I made 1,000 for the day, but then it will show like 500, and I'm like, well, that's ridiculous. I didn't take that many trades that I would have $500 in fees. And then I'll check my report like the next day or the day after, and it wasn't 500. It was like, you know, like 800 or 900 or something like that. So something much more normal. So I don't know why that's a thing either. I would also pull up my regular charts just to look at the LIS, but if I have TD and Trade of 8 and all this other stuff running, it's not going to work. Alright, so remember that level to hold is 61. I'm going to mark that on my DOM. 61 is like the hard level. 75 is always going to give us some support, so we'll see about that. And then this, what, 82, I also said? Yeah, it's kind of hitting that now from this area. See, there's a little bit of buying there. All right, 4 minutes till the market opens. Bitcoin is up another 575. See, this is what I'm saying. If this was easy enough to say, okay, buy limit or sell limit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it to like freeze up the system. And the spread. So there's one contract sitting here. That was mine. Okay, so see, so it filled it, but it doesn't put it in realized. It's still in unrealized as if I'm still in the trade. See, 825. But if I go to positions, it's not there. This is what is kind of bothering me. So again, then I have to close this out. So I'm just not going to touch it, but I want to know that I can touch it if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Noah, if you're on the stream, let me know if you had any issues with that, because I know you've been also taking profit in simulation. All right. All right, NQ, let's see if we get a move. Oil's moving up too. Exactly. Yeah, Philip is showing 68. Yeah, do never believe the fees that NinjaTrader is showing. They're totally wrong. It's a hot mess. I don't. And I even turned mine off, but then they'll still appear somehow. It will still be like my total P&L is so much less than my actual like realized amount or whatever. And I'm like, this is BS. All right, market opens in 2 minutes. You can see we went to that 82 level, kind of held. Let's see what happens at the open. We definitely could flush back down, but if we did, I would want to see us break this 60 area. If we move up, we need to break this 40 to 50 area. Other than that, we're kind of just like in a, let me get the rectangle. We're kind of just like in this whole area. Honestly. Which is so gross. Like, what is this? Like, look at that. Since 2 days ago. Just like, oh, okay, nope, come back. Try down, nope. Okay, stay here. Like, I like the drawing tools in NinjaTrader. They make it really easy. So I'm just going to let Bitcoin run and see what the P&L is at noon. I said I'd prefer 10 to noon, but I can filter out what's happening now at 9:30 to 10 if I need to. All right, 1 minute. Let's see if we can hold this 82, move up back above 13,500. That's what I'm thinking. Again, I typically don't take a trade until like a minute or a few minutes after it's actually started. All right, it's 9:30. Again, if we start moving down, it's looking to break that 75 and then that 60. See, I think we're gonna move up here. The high from before was this 91. I should mark that too. All right, we broke the 82. But see, what NQ does is it does a lot of fake outs. So see how it broke that 82? It looks like it's moving down, and it might. Now it's at 75. But sometimes it will do that in the first minute, and then it will pop back up. Oh gosh, look at this. There's no rush, just waiting. If it wants to drop, it's going to drop more than 20 points. So there's no need to just like chase it at the very open, if that makes sense. I want to stretch this a little bit, but I feel like it's being hypersensitive. Okay. All right, so it's moving down. Let's go back to that NQ chart. So this is that area. This is that 62, 63, 61. So let's see what it does here. If it bounces or if it... All right, so it's bouncing from there. But again, I'm not going to just take a long here. I'm going to wait and see if it touches it again. And if it breaks it again, I will take a short. Again, it's only 9:31, so there's no rush. And there's a lot of buyers here. All right, so I just got short at 59. I just got out at 57. I'm going to be careful here because you can tell there's a lot of buyers. Look at this area at 50. And this is the low of the night, 51 on NQ. See if it pops back up to 62. I could take the short again. Shorts drop like 80% quicker than a long goes up. All right, I just got short again at 60. I'm in the green. All right, I locked out profit at like 59, so that wasn't much. Ooh, look at this drop. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm trying to... Oh my god, this is being so sensitive today. Alright, hanging out at 50. I want to see what's going on over here. So Bitcoin's just going back and forth. NQ is still in the short. So if you're still in that short for the 5-minute NQ, congrats. Oil turned around for a short. That's really all that's happening here. Alright, back to Bookmap. I want to see if we can get back up to like the 60s and take a short. I may not get that opportunity. Maybe 50. I'm just not like super eager to short this. I feel like they're going to try to bring it back around. I don't know why I think that. There's a lot of buyers down here. Alright, it's pulling back down. So you have a big section of buyers at 40. Then it looks pretty free after that. So pull back up to 50. I like the short. But see how like buyers keep coming back in? So then I feel like they're going to try and save it. But then you have a few sellers here at 55. I might give it a few minutes and just kind of let it show me what it really wants to do. Because it's not giving me a big range to get back in. Like it's not going back up to 60 for me to then short to 50. You know what I'm saying? Or short to 45. All right, there it goes. It's breaking through. So if you did take that short when it came back up to 50, congrats, because it went to 33. Looks like it's just chipping away down there. I thought they're going to try to save it, but it doesn't look like they are. You have new sellers coming in at 45. It's breaking down again at the low of the day. Let's see if we can break this 33. There's a lot of buyers down here. See how orange it is? This is crazy. I'm not in any of this. This is a crazy move down. I'm so mad I'm not in this short on the NQ 5-minute because I messed with my chart in bed last night and it turned it off. Got short at 25. It just hit 100 points. That's $2,000 in that trade. Give me 1 second. Sure. All right, so it came back up and touched that level. I would be okay taking a short here, even though it looks like they're trying to save it. It's not that easy to save something like this that has dropped so much. So I got short at 52. Sorry, I had to take a call from my mother. All the way to the right. All the way to the right. All the way. That?
No, that's not it. I'm sorry. It's this.
Oh. Oh, maybe it had an error. I don't know. Okay, there you go. Swipe that. Alright, it's coming back up. So remember, this level is at 61, but 50 is always going to give you strong support or resistance because 50 is a quarter point. So now you can see they are trying to come back up here. When it came back down this last time, they had some nice support hold. So now let's see if we can get back above that 61 area. That's crucial if they want to go long. This is also the VWAP here at 59. Here we go. It's above 61. I would let it have some time here because it just had this big move up from 25 to 60. So it's probably going to pull back a bit. See if it pulls back to like this 50 or 55 area. Take a long from there. I'm going to put a limit long in at 55. Well, I didn't get filled on that. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. Basting now. See how it pulls back. See if it can pull back to 61. I could put a limit long at like 62. But I'm not going to get filled because it just wants to run, run, run. But if you were in that NQ, that was a $2,000 trade. Oh my gosh. Markets are flying. What is even happening right now? Look at this candle. Look at this 5-minute candle. Can we talk about it? That's insane. All right, we're about to be at that 13,500. Look at all these sellers here. I don't think those sellers are going to be anything on this. I'm telling you, we need a little bit of a move up. We've had like, how many red days? I want to get long somewhere, but I'm being patient. But if it goes over 13,500, I can't really be patient anymore. See if it comes back to this area of like 90 or that 82 that we were talking about before. I would like that. Let's see if it pulls back. It's not really pulling back. See, on days like these, you can't chase either way. You can't chase the long, you can't chase the short. You have to wait for it to come back to an area that's going to be more profitable. So I would take a long here at 13,500. Seems like this move is pretty strong. So anytime it comes back to 13,500, I'd take a long, if that's not clear. What time is it? 9:39. This is kind of the trend change time, but it seems like the trend has already changed, so don't know if anything different's going to happen, but let's see. There's a lot of volatility here. We're getting a little bit of resistance here at 10, so see it's pulling back. See if it pulls back to that 90 area. I would definitely take a long from there, 90, or this 86 area. Where did it just pull back to? 90. Look at that, 90.25 buyers. I got long at 94, and I just got a few points. I'm out. With something moving so fast as this, I would prefer a limit order. So on Tradeovate, I would just right click, say like in the 86 or 90, and say, okay, I would like to have a long in this area. Like I'm gonna put a limit long at like 84. See if it gets filled. But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna come back down here. It could. But also, actually, I'm going to cancel it. Something like this, I like to kind of just see it play out because I feel like it ran up so fast and now it's pulling back pretty quickly. But if it bounces here, I'm going to take a long. So I'm not in anything right now. I'm just watching. But if it bounces, see how quickly now it's going right back to 75? The VWAP is at 70. So let's see what happens. All right, so I just triggered a long here at 79 because it bounced back up pretty quickly from that 75 level. Let's see if we can get some momentum back up. If not, I have like a 5-point stop. Because there's no need in giving it a 10-point stop. All right, I got stopped in that for 5 points. There's no need in giving it like a 10-point stop, if that makes sense. It's probably Bitcoin. I still like this potential long here. Let's see if it can move back up above the 75. There it goes. It's having a hard time, but it's trying. You see how all these buyers and sellers are stepping in now on both sides? So now it's just going to be like who's going to win the tug of war, essentially. Yesterday was a lot easier than this. Even though this looks easy, it's like, oh, there's a huge run up and oh, there's that huge move down. But yeah, it's a little harder today. I'm telling you, Thursdays somehow like one of the harder days that I always find manually trading, at least. Not necessarily when it comes to the algo, but. So NQ is still in that short from the algorithm. If it breaks at 62 again, so it's breaking VWAP now, like that's crazy. The recovery it made, and now it's gonna like, seems like it's gonna go right back down. Or maybe we'll just hang out here. Maybe we'll bounce up from here, we'll see, but. What time is it? 9:43, so 9:45 is coming up. It's in such a tight range. You see this? How tight it is. Oh, you know what I was going to do? Tight, tight, tight. So you got to see who's going to win here. I think the longs are going to win, honestly. But we got to see. It's about to be 9:45. See if it can move up here from 75. It's having such a hard time at like 80. Oh, well, I guess that's not happening. The long is not happening. It broke that 61 again. See if we can break back down to that low of the day. NQ is all over the map today. Today is definitely a lot harder than yesterday. I thought the long was going to happen, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it is. Seems like it wants to break that 60 again that it's at right now, the 61 area. Go back down to the 30s. But then as soon as it gets to like 60, it pops back up. You see that? Like here and here, but you didn't see any buyers there, which is interesting. Not sure what that's about. Not sure. It's 9:45.
I said ask the food. Mama. Mama.
Yes, baby. You okay? Drink some of your juice? Some of your milk? It is seriously stuck between 60 and 80 at this point. I really thought it was going to go higher, and maybe it will, but this kind of crazy dip here was a little nuts. I like the long here at 75, but I'm trying to be cautious because this thing is crazy. It goes up to 80 and it gets slammed right back down. Do you see that? You see this level? 80, 81? It gets slammed right back down. Alright, now it got up to 81 and it got hit back down. This is nasty. Nasty. You can even see it just from the moving average, like from the VWAP to this level. It's just stuck in between here. 70 to 80, 70, 80. Which one's going to break? It's so hard to watch all the balls moving. Yeah, I don't really watch the balls. I just watch the color in the background. Because the balls are going to be past tense, and you don't want to be doing something in the past tense. I don't know why I'm so stuck on this long. Ooh, snotty nose. I'm stuck on this long. I got long at 76, but it's not that safe still at this point. I took some profit at 78. See? Look now. 70 or 80, which one is going to break first? That is the question. People cannot pick sides. Oh, this is so nasty. I might have to wait till 10 o'clock today to take some trades. Sellers, buyers, sellers, buyers. It doesn't even matter if this color is here or not. You know that these levels are super strong. Oh my gosh, pick one side and Q. As soon as it picks it, it's just gonna fly. How many times it hit 81? Just needs to get through 81. There it goes. There it goes. Now actually move. It can't move. And let's see if it can keep moving up here. Break that 13,500 again. Oh, no. Came right back down to 80. What is that song? It sounds like some Cinco de Mayo music from yesterday, Preston.
No, it's this.
Oh, it's that Fiesta game. This is so nasty. You guys, it's been chopping up since 9:39. The first 9 minutes were super smooth, and then since then it's been nothing but chop. Looks like visions I once had back in the 80s. Oh, you guys are funny. Still stuck. I could put a limit long at 82 or a limit short at 60. I just got long at 77.50. There, finally the move. Finally the move. I'm up at 92 with my stop loss. Nice, I just had a $400 trade there. See? Finally. Finally. Because that was nasty for a while. Nasty. Jeez Louise. Alright, so now if we come back here, I'll definitely take this long again. At like 82, 83, 84. Because that's the retest. It's usually stronger. But gosh, it was stuck in this range for 10 minutes, but it felt like forever. Your mustache. What is that silly message? What is that silly message? Your mustache. Alright, it comes back to 13,500. We'll get long here. Alright, I'm long. It's pulling back a bit. I have a 10-point stop at 90. So you can push back up. I have my stop loss in my hand and I'm rolling up. You okay?
Order submitted.
All those orders submitted are Bitcoin, so I'm not even worried about them. Need to get through this 510. Alright, here we go, in the green. Move, move, move. Let's go, go, go. Go, go, go. No. Alright, I moved it up to like 96 and I got stopped, so there's a bunch of sellers up here. But I still like the potential for this long. It's just taking a long time to come into play. Well, this one was really nice. This move up went well. So I'm really trying to see, so like the black area is going to be confusing. You shouldn't really be doing anything in there. You should really just be waiting till it hits an area where there's buyers if I'm trying to go long, or sellers if you're trying to go short.
We lost this.
Oh no, that's not nice. Alright, it broke through that 80, going back into our zone of 70 to 80, so I'm not going to do anything here. But under 75, under 70, I'm just, oh, I'm short. I'm short at 66. That was a lot of slippage there. I tried to go short at 70. I didn't get filled till 66. Alright, now I'm out at like 64. See if it pulls back up to 70. Alright, I just got short again at 66. As long as we stay below 70, I'm fine. I have my stop at 72. Gotta break that 61. Remember, that was the area from this morning. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, buddy. We broke that 61. Back to the 50s. There we go. Come on, break 50. Break 50. Let's go to 30s. Yes. Give me another $400 trade. Nice. All right, I got out at 52 from 66. Oh, it just broke 50. This is a nice short. See, if it wants to be choppy all morning, just wait for it to give you some time. I'm down a few hundred on the day, but much better than I was from all of that choppiness. If it comes back up to 50, I'll take another short. I don't know if I'm going to catch it though. Telling you, when NQ wants to drop, it just drops. It'll sometimes... Alright, so I just got filled at 48 for a short. Let's see if we can drop back to the 30s like it was before. There we go. I'm in the green at 47. Alright, I'm out of that trade. Got like a point or two or something like that. I'm down $200 on the day. That's not bad. Thanks, Peter. But yeah, I never try to have like a bias. Obviously, I see what I see technically, and I'm like, oh, I like this. But I try not to say, oh, I'm only going to take longs today, or I'm only going to take shorts, because then you might miss some really big moves like that short that just happened. And I'm short again at 51, because NQ likes to do its own thing, and it likes to go on both sides. NQ is probably bisexual, and I'm okay with that. Alright, I just got short at 51. I took profit at 48. Oh, now it drops to 43. Oh, look at this drop. Oh, I hope you guys got short at 50. It's freaking down to the 30s now. That's $400 right there. I would be in the green if I would have not trailed so close to this one. Let's see how the Bitcoin is doing. The Bitcoin is not doing well. This NQ 5 minute. Who is in this NQ 5 minute? Where is Steven? He's always in my DMs. Not this morning. Steven. Oh, do you mean you're on in here, Steven? Oh, there you are. Still in the short from the bot. Oh, nice. At the point where it's like to take 5 minute buffer, just hands off and see if it trends all day. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you meant in the group, Steven. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in. my dumb tail is not in this because I was messing around on my phone in the bed last night. I wasn't able to turn it back on, and yeah. Yeah, well then just don't. Just leave it alone. You have to pick, this is what I told Angel yesterday, you have to pick one side or the other. You can't say, okay, some days I'm going to take profit and other days I'm not. Like, I'm kind of somebody who consistently takes profit, and I know I miss big runs. Like that one day there was like a $6,000 run that Andrew and like some of you got 4,000 or 5,000, and I think I made like 2,000 that day or 1,500. But I'm not upset because I know I'm somebody that's just always taking profit, and that's just kind of who I am. I shouldn't. I should get to a point where I don't do that, but I think it's safe if you just pick one side or the other. Either you take profit or you just always let the algorithm do its thing. And you know, you could still have like a max loss per day or something, but I have no idea what NQ is going to do today, so I cannot have any projections. Obviously, it looks like it will continue moving down, but you never know. It can find a big pocket like this 13,400 and then move back up, or kind of stay sideways in this area. You don't know. But sideways wouldn't hurt you. We're under the point of control. We're under the VWAP. It's moving lower. The last low was what, 20? 19? I just took this short from whatever that was, 20? Just got a few more hundreds, that's good. Yay, I'm only down $75 on the day. That was a recovery. For sure. I remember I used to do that a lot when I was a new trader. I would recover really well. And I'm like, if I can recover really well, then I should be able to just also trade really well. You know, like there shouldn't be... If I open this up, can you guys see this better? If I can recover really well, then I should be able to always just be a strong trader. And remove myself for a few minutes. Yeah. I think people that work all day do the best because they're just not around seeing it. Alright, well obviously there's a lot of buyers sitting at 13,400. So just take that food for thought, whatever that might be to you. I'm going to be done for the day here. It's 10 a.m. I was down like several hundred and now I'm only down $75. So I take that as a win. And yeah. So I hope you guys have a good day. I hope this was helpful and informative. Bitcoin is down $2,000. Oh, Bitcoin. Come on, buddy. I want to be able to run you. I'm going to work with ES now once I get off of here and try to play with that a bit. Also, I want to keep an eye on oil. See if we get some moves there. Alright. Well, I'm done for the day. I hope you guys have a great one. Thanks for joining. And I will be on tomorrow. I am free tomorrow morning, so I'll do a live tomorrow morning. So feel free to come on and check it out. Alright guys, have a good one. Bye.
Morning time.